Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network with your Noyes notes on this Wednesday. This is it, the last day of intense heat and humidity of this stretch. It will come with another round of thunderstorms. Some could become strong to severe. Matt was up with the live stream last night, tracking some of the action, particularly north and west of Boston. Late afternoon through the evening hours, I want you to keep a watchful eye to the sky, especially away from the coastline for that threat for thunder. Dew points gradually drop through the day tomorrow, which will finally spell some relief from this really sticky stretch. The only exception maybe along the immediate south coast to the Cape. It takes a little bit longer for us to get that drier air to work in. Here we go again, 90 to 95 in many areas. The hottest spots today from Manchester down to Lawrence, so southern New Hampshire into the Merrimack Valley. But we're going 90 plus all the way from Laconia, Freiburg, Maine, Bangor and Augusta around 90, down to the city of Boston, which will mark 3 days in a row in our second official heat wave of the summer. 80s along the south coast, so a little bit of relief, and in far northern New England will be in the 80s. But keep in mind, you get to factor in the humidity, right? It's been so high, and that makes that heat index value soar even higher, upper 90s to around 100 degrees in the hottest spots today. So a little bit of relief at the beaches, at least if you jump in the water and get wet, right? Hazy, hot, and humid, around 90, 80s on Cape Cod. We've got a mid-morning high tide, very high in terms of UV index, so make sure you get the sunblock and you're reapplying. Waves 2 to 4 feet. I have a plus on there because along the south coast and the outer Cape, there will be some higher wave action during the day today. Rip current risk in those spots is moderate to high. So keep that in mind as you head into the water. Keep a close eye on the kiddos as well with that higher wave action and moderate to high rip current risk through the evening hours today. Meantime, severe threat isolated to few in the yellow and green. But notice, similar to yesterday, that risk is greatest north and west of Boston, all the way from southern New Hampshire, stretching back down into Connecticut today with action coming out of New York City and then down towards New Jersey as well. We're fine really this morning and right on through early afternoon. We'll have varying amounts of some high thin clouds and some bubbly ones that pop up here. Between 2 and 4 p.m., some action will come into western New England. Notice even by 4 or 5, it's still well north and west of Boston, but some of these cells may become strong to severe. So much heat and humidity in place here with the cold front approaching. So that's why I say it's a day to be weather aware. 4 to 6 p.m., these will slowly spread east. 6 to 8 p.m., they're still positioned north and west of Boston, but places like the Maine Turnpike stretching back down to the Merrimack Valley into Connecticut, there will likely be this broken line of thunderstorms. My biggest concern today, damaging wind gusts. Obviously, in any thunderstorms that develop, there may be some real heavy rainfall as well as lightning. So that's why you want to be prepped to duck inside should you need to. And if a storm is issued for your area, the severe thunderstorm warning. Now, the action should weaken as it comes into eastern Massachusetts late this evening and overnight tonight. Then there's pockets of rain and thunder during the overnight and just a leftover shower tomorrow morning, with a lot of clouds around and then some clearing that comes in with breaks of sunshine emerging during the day on Thursday. In the meantime tonight, so it's a lingering shower, could be an isolated rumble of thunder that lasts through the first part of the overnight. Mostly cloudy skies, some patchy fog will develop, and overnight lows will drop back into the 60s in many areas in western and central New England, low 70s the farther east you come.